Now, Hanchea was in a new apartment reading a book titled 10 Things Rich People Should Be Aware of. From what she could remember, last summer she had gone abroad to hide from Nam Haewon, where she had bought a lottery ticket and hit the jackpot. At first, she couldn't even bring herself to touch the money because it all felt like a dream. But after some time, she bought an expensive house. Even now, she still wondered what rich people did and how they looked while sitting, just like Park Yoon-soo. The way she held the knife surprised her, and she kept making failed attempts to cook steak, just like the one she had eaten last year, though she couldn't remember where it was. She wondered when she had even started liking steak and red wine. The next morning, Chea woke up to a call from the police informing her that she had been reported missing. The one who had reported it was her sister, Chaesun. Chaesun told her that their uncle had a hard time paying her rent and other expenses, to which Chea simply asked how much money it was. Chaesun then asked where Chea had gotten all this money from, or if she was married now. Chea was surprised, but her sister reminded her that she had brought a boyfriend to the wedding. His name was Park Yoon-soo. Chea asked who her sister was talking about, and Chaesun told her everything, including the fact that Chea had once told her that he was super rich. Chea frowned and asked if her sister had dementia or something because, as far as she remembered, she had gone there alone and left alone too. Then, taking some cash out of her purse, she handed it over for their uncle, adding that she didn't have an envelope, just like Yoon-soo had said that day. On her way back home, she wondered who Park Yoon-soo was. Then, she suddenly recalled that when she was a teenager, she had visited a shaman who had told her that all the men around her were crazy psychopaths and scoundrels. Because of them, the Grim Reaper was always following her, and her hot temper only made things worse. The shaman had then looked closely at her face and told her that one of them wasn't even human. Now at home, Chaya, drunk and irritated, mumbled that Nam Haewon wasn't even human. Then, lying down, she once again wondered who was Park Yoon-soo. As she drifted off to sleep, she saw someone kissing her. Then a face appeared. It was Yoon-soo. She woke up, startled by the dream. But even then, she still didn't know who he was. On the other hand, Yoon-soo was with another woman, but instead of her, he kept imagining Han Chea. He leaned in to bite her neck, but the woman slapped him, calling him a pervert before storming off. Yoon-soo, completely unbothered, just took a sip of his wine and muttered that it tasted awful. Yoon-soo came down to the hotel lobby and noticed that the staff was complaining about him to someone. However, judging by their expressions, it seemed like this was an everyday occurrence for them. On the other end of the phone was Leo, who laughed as he explained that his girlfriend had dumped him because he was crazy like that. After hanging up, Leo sighed, wondering if Yoon-soo was deliberately trying to get himself caught by Father. If that happened, the one who'd end up in trouble would be Leo. Meanwhile, Yoon-soo wandered aimlessly, his gaze absent-mindedly fixed on a woman's dress. At the same time, Leo was on a mission for Father when a vampire angrily yelled at him, warning that he would be next. After all, Father was hunting mixed bloods like him too. The vampire claimed that Gray, Father's real name, had already eliminated one mixed blood. Leo frowned, sensing that there was some truth to his words. It seemed like Father was trying to eradicate the remaining vampires who were hostile toward him, pulling them out by the roots. The vampire's words continued to nag at him. Finally, Leo decided to seek out Yoon-soo. Upon seeing him, Yoon-soo commented that Leo smelled like a dog. Leo smirked and shot back, calling him an old fox. Then, without wasting time, he got straight to the point. He needed Yoon-soo to meet Han Chea.